Hello, my dear student. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic. The topic name is synthesis of sentences. Okay. First, we know what is the means of synthesis. Okay. So here is the synthesis. Synthesis means to combine. To combine. Okay, combine or join. Here synthesis means to combine or join. Okay, so it is a process of the grammar, that is the we can join two sentences and make a single sentence. Okay, it means to combine two or more simple sentences into the one simple sentence. Okay, when we combine two sentences and make a one simple sentence, it is known as a synthesis. It may be not a simple sentence, it may be combined in compound sentence or complex sentence. Okay, to combine two or more sentences into complex sentence. Okay, or to combine two or more simple sentences into compound sentence. So these rules are very important to convert the sentences into the simple sentence, complex sentence and compound sentence. Okay, so when we join or combine the sentences into the one simple sentence, that is known as a synthesis, and we can change these sentences with the help of some grammatical rule. Okay, we can combine these sentences, these simple sentences, and make a one simple complex or compound sentence. In process of combining, we take the help of participle, infinitive, gerunds, okay, nominative, absolute, conjunction, etc. are the word that help to us to make the simple sentence. It's clear? So one by one we have to read it with the help of the animation. So in this topic, the concept in the model, it is a simple sentence into the single simple sentence, simple sentences into the single compound sentence, and simple sentences into the single complex sentence. Okay, so synthesis is a process by the which a number of simple sentences are the combined into one or new sentence. Okay, it is the rule of synthesis. A simple sentence, it may be convert or combined into the simple sentence or compound sentence or complex sentence. Okay, now first is simple sentences into a single simple sentence. It means we combine two or more simple sentence into a one or single simple sentence. So first is simple sentence, in which help we can combine it. A simple sentence contains only one independent clause and conveys one complete ideas or thoughts. You all know about that. The simple sentence has a single subject and single finite verb. For example, Anne is riding a bicycle. In this sentence, you can see here, this is the Anne, it is a subject, and is riding. It is a finite verb. Okay, finite verb riding. So we can say that it is a simple sentence. Okay, a simple sentence contains only a one independent, and all these sentence, all the group of words refer to a independent clause. Okay, so it is known as a simple sentence. Next is, we can combine simple sentence by using the help of participle and the participle phrase. Okay, when we combine simple sentence, okay, we can combine it with the help of participles and participle phrase. I think you all know what is the means of participle and what is the means of participle phrase. In the previous chapters, I have already explained it. Okay. Now next is, he laughed loudly. He ran to take the ball. Laughing loudly, he ran to take the ball. So you can see here, this is the simple sentence. He laughed loudly, it is a simple sentence. And he ran to take the ball. It is also a simple sentence. And in both sentences, you can see subject is same. Subject is same. He is here and he is also here. But finite verb is different to each sentence. So we can combine it with the help of the participle. Okay. So here the laughing loudly. Laughing loudly, he ran to take the ball. So in the first sentence, laugh is a finite verb. Taking this finite verb and using the participle, we can make the one simple sentence. Okay. So here the laughing loudly, he ran to take the ball. It's clear? I hope you all understand. Next is, she finished the work. See, finish the first sentence is here. Second is, 1 minute. She finished the work and she washed her hands. Okay, so you can see here. 1 minute. Okay, in this sentence you can see, she finished the work. Here the subject and here the verb subject. Both are the same subject. And the finite verb is finished. And here the finite verb is washed. So both are the finite verb, but it works different. When we combine it by using the participle, so you can see here, having, it is a perfect participle. Having finished. Use the first finite verb of sentence, and using this make the participle. Having finished the work. After that, using the comma, and she washed her hands. It's make a simple sentence. You can see here are the two sentences. Both sentences combined into the one sentence using the participle. It's clear? I hope you all understand it. Now next is infinitives. Okay, we can also add two sentences into one sentence with the help of the infinitive. I hope you all know about the means of infinitive and how we can use the infinitive in a sentence. So here the infinitive means two. Okay, so listen here. By using the infinitive, we have to add two sentences. Okay, to forgive is difficult. It is a noun. To forgive, it is refer to the noun. This is a lesson to learn. Here the to learn add by the infinitive, and it's refer to the adjective. Okay, and we must learn to forgive. To forgive, it is a adverb. Okay, it is a adverb, and it is add to the help of infinitive. Okay. So functioning as a noun, adjective or adverb, add infinity combines two simple sentences into one simple sentence. Clear? So first is, this chocolate is too hot. I can not drink it. You can see both are the simple sentence. Both are simple sentence. So this chocolate is too hot. It is a simple sentence. I can not drink it. It is also simple sentence. And both sentence add by the to infinity. Okay. This chocolate is too hot for me to drink. Okay. So you can see here both simple sentence add by the infinitive word. Okay. So it is a simple process to combine two simple sentence into the one simple sentence by using the infinitive. It's clear? Next is, parents love their children and it is their instinct. Okay. So in this sentence you can see here is the one of the simple sentence and here the second of the simple sentence. Okay, and both simple sentence combined with the help of infinitive. So you can see here, to love. Okay, to love their children, each parents instinct. Okay, to parents instinct. So this is the way of combine two simple sentence into the one sentence with the help of infinitive. Okay, so next is next is noun or noun phrase in oppositions. It is also a instrument or rules that we can help, we can combine two simple sentence into the one sentence. Okay. So Natasha is my sister. Natasha is my sister. It is a simple sentence. And next is, she is a saucer's fan. So both sentence combined into the one simple sentence by using the noun, like Natasha and my sister. Okay, Natasha and my sister both is a sentence, and here the is a saucer phrase. Noun phrase in opposition. Okay, opposition, noun phrase. This is the word. This word is a noun phrase and it is a form of opposition. Noun phrase, opposition. Okay. Next is, where one noun follow and describe another, it is a placed in the opposition separated by the commas. Okay. Where one noun followed, okay, one noun followed and the describe another noun word. Okay, it is placed in the opposition of the separated by the commas. Okay, so this is the noun opposition. Next is, you can see here simple sentence, Hiroshima was once a heap of ruins. It is a now a prosperous town. You can see here two simple sentence. Okay, and both simple sentence add by the noun oppositions. Okay, so Hiroshima once a heap of ruins. Hiroshima, known as a once a heap of ruins, is now a prosperous town. Okay, so it is a simple sentence, two simple sentence, and combine it into the one simple sentence by using the noun oppositions. Okay. Next is using the absolute phrase. Okay, absolute phrase. Here the example of absolute phrase: the rain stopped, we commenced the match. Okay, commenced the match. So the rain having stopped, we commenced the match. Clear? So what is the means of absolute? So two simple sentence having a different subject. Two simple sentence having a different sentence subject are joined using an absolute construction. Absolute construction. So here is the rain stopped. The rain stopped. It is the first sentence. In this sentence, we can see that the subject is the rain, and we commenced the match. In this sentence, we have another subject, and both are combined. Both are combined in a absolute. To the rain having stopped. The rain having stopped, we considered the match. So in this sentence, two simple sentences combined into the one simple sentence with the help of absolute constructions. Okay. Next is two simple sentences having a different subject are joined using an absolute construction. In this sentence, you can see her hands joined before her face. So her hands is a noun word, joined is a participle, and before her face as a modifiers. Okay. Our apparatus were satisfied, our minds were at peace. So both sentences combined with the our appetites having been satisfied, our minds were at the peace. Clear? So it is known as a preposition with the noun or gerund. Preposition with the nouns or gerund. Painting is my favorite pastime. So painting, it is a using gerund. Ig form of the verb, it is a refer to the gerund. Okay. So painting is my favorite pastime. Gerund used as a noun or as a subject. So in this sentence, painting is a verb, but using the participle. So it is verb. It's do work as a subject. Okay. So next is we can combine two simple sentences into a single simple sentence by using the preposition with the noun or gerunds. Okay, with the noun or gerunds. You can see here we can combine two simple sentences. Combine two simple sentences into a one single sentence. Whose using? We can use of prepositions with the noun or gerund. Preposition with the noun or gerund. Okay. So next is here the example. Stevie Wonder was a famous singer. Stevie Wonder was a famous singer. It is a simple sentence, and he was also a songwriter and the composer. Songwriter and composer. So beside being a famous singer, Stevie Wonder was also a songwriter and a composer. So in this sentence, see here beside is a preposition. It is a preposition, and being is a word and adding ing, then it will be being. So being is a gerund. Okay. So using the preposition of gerund and make a single simple sentence. Okay. So both simple sentence combined into the one single sentence by using the preposition of noun or gerund. Okay. Next is she has enormous wealth, but she remains a humble person. So both are sentence combined with the preposition of gerund. So here is the example. Okay. Next is some of the preposition phrase used in a sentence are like in exchange for, at the risk of, in the teeth of, on account of, in spite of, instead of, to, are appreciations but for. Okay, these are preposition. Okay, some are prepositions. These are preposition phrases used in a sentence are. Okay, so learn it. So simple sentence into single compound sentence. This topic we have to read in the next class. So thank you for watching this video.